Hi everyone and welcome to Dodo Bird Drawing. In today's Drawing an Extinct Animal video, I'm going to be drawing Decennatherium Rex or Decennatherium Rex. It's probably one of those two. I'm leaning toward the first one, but it's one of those. So, without any further ado, let's roll the intro and let's get started. Okay, so I have my reference image all pulled up, and I'm starting with the basic sketch, starting with the back and the back leg. So I have an initial thing drawn in, and then I don't really like the proportions initially for part of it. I then start drawing in the back leg to show the depth, and then I change it again because, again, I don't like the proportions I have. I then work on drawing the belly of the Decennatherium or Decennatherium Rex and add in the tail, then moving on to the front leg like so, and the leg, nope, that's just all the front leg, not the leg in the background. This is the leg in the background right here, add in the hooves, and then I draw the neck and a bit more on the chest, and then I move on to drawing the head and the horns, which I will say, this thing had a kind of weird head shape. Like, not to judge it, but its head shape was kind of weird and hard to draw at points. Anyway, I draw in the first of the two pairs of ossicones, and then I draw what I think is the second pair. We'll get back to that. I then do a few more tweaks on the head to make it a bit more close to what I saw on the reference image, and then I move on to coloring it in. Coloring it in mainly a dark tan color, like so. I color in the body and the back leg, well, part of the back leg, moving all the way through like so. I then move up to coloring in the head like so, going through there. I then move on a bit more on the neck, and then I move on to draw in the front leg, and then I move on to coloring in the back leg. I then do the hooves for the back leg, and a bit more filling in, as well as coloring in the leg that's in the background for depth purposes, like so. I then do the same, I add in the shading lines, and then I do the same for the front pair of legs, like so, adding in the hooves. Yes, now I add in the hooves, like so. I then color in the tail, like so, and then do a little hair bit at the end of the tail. I then color in what I think, again, are the two pairs of ossicones. Again, we'll get to that. I color it in, have a small break there for whatever reason, then I color in the belly a bit of a lighter color, and then do the same on the neck. This seemed to be on the reference image, at least one of them. I may have actually had two I briefly looked at, now that I think about it. Anyway, I then move on to doing a bit more shading work for the belly, and then I move on to coloring in the back pair of ossicones, like so, and, well, ossicones in air quotes. I then do a bit more details on the face, coloring in a bit of like the tip of the face, nose area, like so, adding in a nostril, like so. No, I do a bit of like making a blend. Then I add in the nostril and a little smile. I then put in my normal electric blue eye, like so, and add in the little light glint. And then I add a little bit of like a darker patch on its head, because that seemed to be on the reference image, I think. Anyway, I do a bit more filling in work like so, and then I move on to smoothing it out, starting with the tail like so, and then working my way up the back like so. I then go up through here, and through here, and through here, and then do a bit of blending work for the ossicones. At this point, I realize that those are actually the ears on the image, not the other pair of ossicones. So I make them more ear-like, and then I add in I still make them a bit more ear-like, and then I add in the front pair of ossicones, which it does take me a bit to get the right color I want for it before finally deciding on black, because that seemed to be closest to what I saw on the image. I believe it was either a very, very dark gray or a black, so I went with a black for the front pair of ossicones. I then do a bit more for the front ear, because again, I thought they were ossicones initially. I then add in the shading lines like so, well, not the shading lines, kind of, shading and dividing lines for both the ossicones, the ears, all of that, just to show differences between them like so. And then do a bit more smoothing out work for the back one, and then do a bit of smoothing work through there before moving on to doing the rest of the face like so, going down through there, and through there, and a bit more smoothing work around here, making sure it stays somewhat roundish, going through there, and then through there, and through there, and then moving on to doing the neck like so, going down through there, and through there, and through there, and through there. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's what's happening. And through there onto the leg, the front leg specifically, going through there, and through there, and do a bit more filling in work to make it look a bit better. And then I do a bit more smoothing out work on the hooves before moving on to the back leg, like so, going up through there, like so. And then I believe at this point I add in the dividing line, like so, going down through there, and do a bit more smoothing out work through there, and just a bit more to make it look a bit better, like so, and through there, a bit more work on the hooves, adding the dividing line there as well, doing a bit more smoothing on the belly, like so. And do I go back and fix the shading line I missed for the front leg? Like the leg that's in the background in the front? Do I go back and fix that? Currently, it appears that I don't. So that's a thing. Huh. So that might be a thing that I might need to fix later. Anyway, I then go on to doing the back leg, like so, going up through there, and through there, and up through there, and through there, and through there, going up through there. At this point, I go into add the dividing line in for the not front leg, back leg, like so. I remember to add it in there. Do I remember to add it in the front because I realized I missed it back here? Do I fix it? The question for the ages. I'm strongly leaning towards no, I don't, which is interesting. I then add in the dividing line for the two hooves, add in a bit more of like hair or whatever on its neck because it seemed to have that, kind of like a modern giraffe in that sense. I then go on to fix the hooves and make them a bit more even, like so. And yeah, I don't go back and fix it. Do I? No, because I don't remember actually making any changes in post. Yeah, I didn't fix it. Well, with that small error disregarded, here is my drawing of the Decennatherium Rex. What do you think of my drawing of the Decennatherium Rex? Let me know in the comments down below. What extinct animals do you want me to draw in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!